Newark? How do you spell it? I do 121.
Stay together. Hey, Lily. Put that stuff closer to your mother instead of just leaving it there. No anthem? Oh, shoot. I was expecting an anthem. Me too. All right, well. All right, folks, welcome. Sorry for the late adjustment here. I was expecting a national anthem like to do for every league game, but instead we are off to the races. Cowens, Masucci, and Reisinger to start this game off. Sheely and Collins on the back end. Will Carone in net. Sheely now. Far side hits Reisinger, cutting through the neutral zone. A collision there. A couple of bodies hit the ice. Now Masucci, he dumps it in. He gets tripped up. They're going to be an interference call, and the Warcats are going to go right to the power play a mere 21 seconds into this game. So thanks for joining us here on a Friday night OSHL action between the Westerville Warcats and the Newark Generals. Cats 2-0 against Generals this year after not beating them for 5 consecutive years. Sheely, Hinton, Reisinger, Cowens, and Hood on the power play. Hood up front, Hinton playing back. On the dot, Reisinger chipped out, Hinton keeps it in. Reed now, he's gathering. Outlet pass far side to Sheely. Sheely. Oh, he tries to hit Reisinger on the back door. Missed him. Comes back to Hinton. Hinton tries to go back door. Down low to Cowens, gets intercepted. Kept in there momentarily by Reed. And the Generals knock it back down. Sheely getting pestered. Good forecheck there by the penalty killer. Sheely sticks with it. Cowens comes in, grabs it. Cowens racing up the near side wall. He gets taken down. No call there. Dumped in. Goes behind the net. The Generals mash around. Kept in by Sheely. Down to Cowens. Cowens bodies off his man. Sheely comes down. Goes to Hood. Backhander doesn't get there. Cowens with a shot save made. And it bounces in the net. No! Now they're saying no goal. That looked like it clearly was in the white. And it was not. The puck comes all the way down. Carone. Long stretch pass. Up to Hood. Hood across the blue line now. That gets chipped off of his stick. Newark goes back the other way. Behind the net, Carone sets it up. Hassel, back from injury after the last few weeks, picks it up behind the net, gathers it. He's out there with Collins, Fury, Woodruff, and Tidd. And he tries to set it up Collins. It goes behind him and will go all the way down for an icing call. 42 seconds remain here in the power play. 15-21 in the period. There's no score. Fury's going to take this face-off. One back, Collins picks it up. He shovels it behind the net to Hassel. Hassel up to Woodruff. Woodruff can't handle it, but he gets it back to Hassel. Lands on Fury's stick. He chips it in the zone. 30 seconds remain in the power play. Hassel knocks his man down. He follows it up. Hassel tries to send it out front. Picked up. Ball wrapped around. There's an opportunity. Fury in front. It's blocked by the Generals. Out they come the other way. Shorthanded opportunity. Back checking his Fury. There's a shot that goes high over the net. 10 seconds remain here in the Cats power play. Woodruff far side. He sends it. Collins picks it off through the neutral zone. Christian Collins with speed. He tries to split the D. Can't walk around him. And Newark has it now. On the near side, Chase Nixon. He steps up. He tries to send it down low. Fans on it. Woodruff, he's able to keep it in. Long wrist shot, steered aside. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Couple of stick swipes, and the New York Generals are able to easily come away with it. A third stick swipe, and they come all the way down, send it out, nobody there. Opportunity here, Cowens. Oh, you saw a lane there. Nice hustle there by Weissenberger. Rasucci as well, far side. Back the other way. Newark tries to step around Crone. Second opportunity, save made, Carone. 13:59 here in the first period. No score between the Cats and the Generals. Fury, Sanders, and Fiala out there now with Whaley and Hood. Puck comes back to Whaley, gets behind the net, gives it to Fiala. Nice chip pass out of Sanders' reach. Newark regathers. Into the neutral zone are the Generals. Pressured by some Cats. Newark brings it over the blue line. They dump it in. Hood gives chase. Owen hit far side corner. He gets bumped. And the Generals have control of it around the perimeter. Walking off the end boards. They fan on it. Fiala can't reach it. Generals still with control. Near side wall. Whaley battling. Fiala's there. He comes down. It's caught in his skates. His stick gets held up. He tries to stay with it. Can't do it. Sanders overskates it. And the Warcats having a hard time getting out of their own zone right now. Another swipe attempt comes back to the Generals with control of it. There's a long shot steered away by Carone. Generals with tons of pressure now. The Warcats got to do something to relieve the pressure. And finally, I believe that was Whaley able to get that puck out, and it'll go for an icing call. 12:54 remains. No score. Hassel now out there with Hinton and Tidd. Sheely and Collins, the D-men. Hassel on the dot. One by Hassel, sends it back to Sheely, chips it behind the net, goes into the corner. Tidd backs away, Collins can't reach it. Hassel picks it up. Hassel bodies his man. Hinton tries to come down and get center towards the front of the net, goes past everybody. Tidd tries to chip it around. I thought he might have heard footsteps, and he backed away a little bit. But the Warcats are able to get the puck out. Back come the Generals. A lot of pressure now in the last couple minutes. Long wrist shot. Whoa. Carone steers that away and it actually bounces off the paddle right into his glove. Collins and Shealy remain. The forward lines change up. Masucci, Reisinger, and Cowens off the draw. One by the Warcats. Shealy chips it off the wall. A little too much on that one. And the Gens look to regather inside their own zone. Near side wall. Shealy picks it up, banks it to Cowens. Cowens across. He's got Masucci going in. There's a long shot through the legs, a little bit wide. But a nice attempt there by the captain. Newark now with speed. They send it across to the middle. Nobody there. They bounce it back to the point. Long shot. Blockered aside by Carone. Deep in the Cats' territory. Generals players had that guy in front of the net and sent behind the net. Carone holds it there for Shealy. He takes down his man. No call there. Now they go trying to hit the high slot as he was creeping in. Comes back to the point. D to D go the Generals. Long shot. Carone sees it. He gloves it. We get a whistle with 11:35 to play first period. If it's 5, you do 4 lines and then a 5th one. So this is 5, right? So you're doing 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. So that would be your 6. Off the draw now. Newark continues to keep that pressure inside the zone. Walking off the end wall. They try to send it out front. Doesn't get there. Fiala goes down to chase it. Fiala being pestered. 2 Generals down low. Now the Warcats come in. Fury helps out. Crone digs out the loose puck. Crone sends it up to Sanders. Gets intercepted. Dumped right back in the corner. Pressure out front. There's a shot gloved by Carone. Warcats 3 shifts now in a row. They can't get out of their own zone. Another line change coming up. Hassel, Tidd, Hinton, Whaley, and Hood. Hassel on the face-off dot. One back behind the net. Hood picks it up. Hood looks to go cross ice. It gets deflected off a skate. Another opportunity. He then sends it far side. Goes through Tidd's feet. Hassel tries to get a stick on it. Right in the neutral zone. Tidd gets a stick on that one. Tries to carry it up through. And gets blocked. Whaley tries to step up on his man. It comes right back in the Warcat zone. Right out of the high slot. Picked up by the Generals. 2-on-1 down low. Carone misses that one and they score. Again, the Warcats unable to control the puck in the neutral zone. And the Generals are able to walk in and roof that one high glove, and they take the early 1-0 lead. Warcats can't find anything going right now after that early power play. The entire play has been in the Warcats zone. Cowens, Reisinger, Masucci now with Crone and Nixon off the draw. Generals again send it back down. Nixon, he chips it back in Newark territory, steered away into the corner. On the forecheck goes Masucci. Cowens is there as well. Near side boards, Masucci battling hard. He's able to come away with it. Nice work there by Masucci. Sends it out front. Cowens shot. Doesn't get through. It goes wide. Masucci on the forecheck. Tries to send it out in the middle. Nobody there. Newark comes away with it. Near side pass attempt. Nixon to chase it down. He fans on it. Newark has control of it now. Right back into the center dot. Nice play there by Reisinger. Cowens now turns and he just gets it under the neutral zone. Excuse me. Reisinger trying to stick hand around a couple bodies, unable to do so, and it did dump right back in. Nixon finds it, rims it all the way around. Cowens chips it to Reisinger. Reisinger off the board to relieve the pressure. Warcat forward line goes off for a change as Newark comes into the zone. Long shot, blockered aside. Picked up by the Generals. They look to send it right out in front. Goes through everybody, but comes out to the point. Chipped away by Fury. Picked up by Fiala, just out of his reach. Dumped back in. Nixon picks it up. Nixon banks it off the wall. He follows it up. Can't get it into Newark zone. Fury tries to do it. He fans on it. Comes back to Nixon. He chips it into the Newark zone. Long stretch pass far side. Chipped in deep. Behind the net it goes. Fiala and his man overskate the puck. Gets sent behind the net. Shealy's there. Shealy looking to protect it. Bounces it off the back of the net to himself. And he picks it up. He goes to dump it in. He gets bodied. That shouldn't have been an icing as it went off the goalie's stick before it crossed the line. Neither ref saw it. The face-off will be deep in Warcat territory. 8:59 to play. The Cats trail 1-0. Hassel, Hinton, Tidd now on the draw. Sheely sends it around. Far side. Tidd able to turn around, get it to Hinton. Far side, Hinton can't control it. Newark goes back the other way. Into the corner they go. Collins uses his body to fend off his man, gets the puck, gives it to Tidd. It gets undercut by the pinching D. Very aggressive D are the Newark Generals. If the Warcats can see that, we can get some odd man rushes going the other way. Back down low, sent out front, Hinton picks it off, and now we're going to get a penalty. It looks like to Christian Collins, so the Warcats are going to go to their first penalty kill of the evening. Warcats are just having a hard time controlling the puck right now. Actually, that's Hassel going to the box. Not sure he got a slashing call. There's some passes that are being made, going off sticks, getting caught in feet. And the Generals are taking advantage of it and going right back the other way. 8:27 first period. 5-on-4 for Newark. Cowens, Reisinger, Hood, and Whaley. We're just waiting for the penalty to be put up on the scoreboard. Off the draw, won by the Generals. Swiped away, far side. Whaley gives chase. Whaley tries to chip it out. Not much on that one. Goes right to a Generals player. Back to the point it goes. Long shot blocked by Reisinger. Reisinger tries to catch up to it. Get a stick on it. Nice hustle there by 20 to force the Generals back in their own zone. Generals now look to set it up. On the far side, Cowens tries to get in the way of that one. Barely almost able to off to the races there with Cowens, but couldn't get a stick on it now. Around the outside, there's a shot. It goes wide, comes out the other side. Generals try to control it. Picked up by Whaley, gives it right back to the D. Long shot, save me. Crone can't find the rebound. Where is it? It's right in front. Oh, and it's swiped away by Hood as it was going into the net. And then they finally bury one there. Again, an opportunity for the Warcats to send the puck down the other ice. Whaley puts it right on the defenseman's stick, who then sends it right back into traffic. And Newark scores a power play goal. Go up 2-0 with 7:41 to play. Tough sledding in the early going for the Warcats. Just unable to muster much of anything in their own zone right now. Weisenberger, Fury, and Woodruff now come out with Collins and Sheely. Fury on the draw. Picked up by Newark as they go right around our wingers and rolls right onto Corone. You got to hold up the play a little bit. You can't just let your wingers walk right around you and pick up a loose puck. Off the faceoff, controlled by Newark. They dump it in. Collins on it, sends it to Sheely. Again, it's in his skates. He's got to play it off the wall. Over to Weisenberger. Weisenberger gets it stripped off of his stick, and Newark comes right away with it. Right back to the point. D to D they go. There's a shot down low into the slot. Backhand shot doesn't get through. Collins is there to swipe away at it. Sheely picks it up off the wall. Again, there's Newark quick on the pinches, and the Warcats just give it right back to him. This time it's Woodruff. On the backhand, sends it right back to the D. Collins is there now. Woodruff, again, off the window, right back to the defenseman. Warcats have to be strong on their sticks and make a play, but right now they're not doing so. Newark Generals all over the Cats right now. D to D they go, and it finally comes out of the zone on a bad pass. Lucky break there for the Cats. Dumped in, Sheely has it on his blade. Chips it up to Woodruff. Goes past his stick, back to the neutral zone to the Generals. Here they come again. There's a shot attempt, goes wide, far side. Collins bodies his man. He's able to muscle through, pick up the loose puck. Then he throws an errant pass bouncing off a shin guard. Fury comes down and pick it up. Cowens gives it away. Now he gets the stick in there, and it goes up into the rafters with 6:18 to left here in the first period. The Generals are all over the Warcats, and they lead 2-0. Warcats are scrambling mightily in their own zone right now, and that's putting it mildly. Reisinger, Masucci, Cowens, Crone, and Nixon. Too many giveaways right now by the Warcats. Masucci now the other way. Smart play to dump it in. Cats need some sort of offense, some sort of forechecking. It's sent out into the neutral zone. Crone picks it up at the dot, banks it off the wall. He hits to Reisinger. Reisinger looks to chip it in. Masucci gets a piece of it. Masucci plays it off the board, takes a shot. Rebound, sits right there, swiped away, comes back to Nixon. Nixon whiffs on it. And now Newark goes back the other way. 2-on-1 developing for the Generals. Nice back check there by Nixon to swipe that puck away. It goes behind the net. Generals pick it up, walk right out in front. And Cowens is able to get back, get a piece of that puck. It bounces to him, and he chips it into Newark territory to try to relieve the pressure. 5.5 to play, first period. Full line change for the Cats. Tidd on the attack. He's out there with Hinton and Hassel. Hassel picks it up. Far side, Hassel puts the brakes on. He tries to send it down low. Tidd's there. Tidd with control of it. He gets hooked right in front of the ref. No call. Far side, Hassel. Nice pass back to Hood. Hood with a long shot high and off the window behind the net. Tidd now. Tidd sends it back around the net. Far side, Hassel picks it up. Hassel tries to send it down low. Can't do it. Comes out to Hood. Hassel now chips it right back in. On the attack, Tidd forcing the errant pass. Hinton has it. He tries to send it over to Tidd, who's in front. Bounces off a shin guard. Comes right out to the high winger. And back go the Generals. There's a shot attempt that goes towards Corona. He'll just hold on to it at 4:40 to play, first period. Cats trail 2-0. The first little bit of offensive zone time for the Warcats at about 8 to 9 minutes. Everything else has been stuck in their own zone. Sanders now, he tries to play it out, trying to split the D, can't control it. He has it. He just dumps it in, a bouncing puck behind the net. Fiala gives chase. Sanders is there as well. Fury, the high man. Newark, a long stretch pass. Comes back the other way. Blocked by Sheely. Blocked. And they come off the end boards to do the Generals' far side pass attempt, and it's able to sneak out of the zone. And that'll go down all the way down for an icing call with 4:04 to play in the first period. Salvador now out there along with Reisinger and Woodruff, Sheely and Collins. So some line juggling. Try to find some sort of combination. Sheely gets a stick on that one, but the Generals come right back to the Warcat zone. Pass out front. Collins protects body, but it lands right on a General stick. He tries to send it out front. That shot attempt goes wide. Now they're behind the net. A lot of traffic in front. There's a long shot. Deflected in front, doesn't get through. Collins picks it up. He then sends it up to Salvador. He blows a tire. He's able to get the puck out, though. And it's dumped right back in. Carone sets it up for Collins. Collins around Woodruff. He can't handle it. And Newark goes back to work. Salvador comes down to gather the loose puck. Too much pressure on him right now. Collins picks it up and rims it right back around to the other team. This is where the Warcats are getting in trouble. Just giving the puck right back to the other team when they have control of it. Sheely now, he picks it up. He skates it, bounces it off. Nice play defensively to knock that one out of midair. But Sheely sticks with it and gets the puck in deep. Salvador trying to force his man who dumps it in. Hood picks it up behind the net. Nobody up on the wall for Hood. He's got to try to protect it. And the Newark Generals are just all over from a forechecking standpoint. Even there, Hood rides his man off the wall. No support for the Warcats. And the Generals pick up the loose puck. Right, try to send it out in front. That one's blocked by Sheely. He rims it around the glass. Nobody there. Hinton's able to chip it past the oncoming D. He continues to give chase off Hinton's feet. He sticks with it, dumps it in deep. Tidd on the attack. Bodies his man. Hassel's in there. He throws a shoulder into his guy. Comes out the near side. Whaley picks it up. Whaley far side to Crone. Crone back to Whaley. Whaley tries to set it up to Hinton. And back and forth it goes here in the neutral zone. Tid on the back check. Nice body there by Tid. But the Newark General spins off, and is able to get control of it. Shot, attempt, save. And now we got a penalty. Somebody on the bench is chirping the ref. Not sure who it is. Looks like it's Hassel. So his first game back. That's the second time in the box. This time chirping from the box, and now he's giving a 10-minute misconduct. So unfortunate break for the Warcats, but undisciplined there by the senior to put the Cats at a disadvantage when you're not even on the ice. So I think he got a 2 and a 10. We'll have to see. So we need a fourth penalty killer out there. Cowens comes out to join Fury. Whaley and Hood are out there. Newark back to the power play. 1-for-1 so far tonight are the Generals. One by the Generals, picked up by Cowens. Cowens tries to use his speed on the short hand. He goes a little dipsy-do between the legs. Behind the net he goes. He sends it out front. Oh, right out of reach of Fury. The Generals come right back the other way. Good hustle by Cowens. Hood picks it up, dumps it right back in. Now the Generals skate it through the neutral zone, right into Warcat territory. Whaley gets a skate on that one, goes behind the net. Newark looks to control. Bouncing puck in the corner, Whaley battling. Fury staying on the outs. Fury gets it and he's able to chip it out. Nice play there. All four Warcats go for the change. Newark tries to do the quick stretch pass. Unable to do so. Sheely picks up the loose puck. He's got to regather it. It was bouncing, but he's able to chip it out to the center dot. Across the blue line go the Generals. Shot attempt, that goes wide. 45 seconds left in the period. D to D they go. Shot attempt blocked, this time by Tid. Collins picks it up, right back to the D. Then sent right back behind the net. Newark continuing to maintain pressure. Little backdoor pass. Nice stick check there by Tid. It comes right out to the slot. Collins gets a stick on that one. Now it's a bouncing puck. Bouncing through everybody. Again, the Warcats can't get a stick on it. 5 seconds to play. Collins has it. He bounces off the wall right to the defenseman. There's a shot. Deflected in front. Save made. There's another shot attempt. Bouncing puck. What happened to the clock? I thought it was 5 seconds on there not too long ago, but now it's at 5 seconds. So maybe the one was missing. Maybe it was 15 seconds. But the Cats, again, Collins with the puck on a stick 2 or 3 times and just sending it up the boards to the other team. Even on the penalty kill, got to make plays. Take a moment, put it high off the glass, make it difficult. We're just being too nonchalant with the puck right now, giving the puck away to the other team. 5 seconds to play here in the period. Rising will try to win that one back and draw the clock out. He's able to do it to Hood. Hood carries it behind the net. He sends it into open space, and that'll do it for the first period here from Chiller North. The Warcats trail the Generals 2-0. An ugly period there for the Warcats, completely dominated by the Generals. They're leading 2-0, outshooting the Cats 13-3. The Warcats had one power play, had a couple opportunities, and outside of that power play, it's been all Newark. Westerville is struggling in their own zone. Can't make plays, can't make passes, giving the puck away. And Newark, tenacious on the forecheck, they are recognizing that the Warcats are struggling, and they are putting additional pressure on them when they can. A lot of game left. Second period about to start. 6 seconds left in the Hassel minor penalty. However, he did get a 2 and a 10. for chirping the refs. So he'll be gone for 10 more minutes this period. So Reisinger and Cowan's out there, along with Hood and Whaley. And we'll be back to 5-on-5 here as Masucci comes out. That's rimmed around by Cowens. Can't handle the rim around, and that goes down the other way. Masucci quick on his horse to try to provide some pressure. He follows the puck carrier behind the net. Reisinger steps in there. That gets sent all the way down. That'll go for icing. And we'll bring it back down here. 16:32 to play, second period. No. Think of it this way. If the goalie's not there, does it go in the net or not? It's harder to tell sometimes, like on a off angle, like far angle, but some of these are easier. Reisinger now with Masucci and Cowens, won by the Generals. Behind the net they go. Sheely makes a nice play off the boards to get that puck back in. Cowens gets onside. He chases it back down. Rimmed around. Masucci on the attack. Good hustle there by Masucci. Staying along the wall. Tries to chip it down to Cowens. It comes out to Sheely. He can't bump it. Newark comes back the other way. There's a pass attempt to the front of the net. Passes it to his chest. So a nice try by that guy. That comes to the point. Reisinger walks right past his guy. Shot. Blocked. Sits right down and they score. Not sure what happens here. A couple of guys are complaining if it was kicked in or what. Both refs are going to talk. Carone made the first save and then I believe the second save, and then the third one was banked in. So they are calling, I think they're calling crease violation, as they're saying that the face-off is outside. Usually you can tell the way the goalie reacts right after a goal. Carone right away put up his arms and looked right at the ref. So the refs do the right thing. They talk it over. They had a crease violation, so the face-off comes away. Big break there for the Warcats, already trailing 2-0. Fury, Hinton, and Tidd out there now, Collins and Sheely. Off the drop. Newark dumps it right in off of Collins. Collins tries to send it to Sheely. Didn't even look up. He just sent it across ice, and Sheely was covered like a wet blanket. Luckily, Ian makes a nice play and gives it back to Collins, and the Warcats are able to send it into Newark zone. Stick check there by Tidd. Goes unsuccessful, and back come the Generals. Behind the net, Collins and Sheely converge. Sheely trying to protect the puck. He loses it. Now he comes out in front. Bouncing puck. Collins is able to send it out to the top of the zone. Not out. Newark back the other way. Backdoor D wide open. Long shot. Gloved by Carone. Nixon, Crone, Sanders, Fiella, and Woodruff coming out. Someone got a penalty? Saw the ref go to the penalty box, not sure who. Oh, so Sheely is going to the box for an interference call. So the Warcats are going right back to the penalty kill. I believe the frustration is setting in for the Warcats, and we're only 2 minutes into the second period. That is not a good sign for the home team. So Fury, Hinton, Nixon, and Crone will come out on the penalty kill. Crone, he picks that up and he's able to dump it down. It goes right on net. And he goes to the bench. Hood comes on. Huge kill here for the Warcats. Nixon picks off that pass, is able to chip it back out of the zone. Newark goes rink wide. They'll look to set up now. Hinton picks up the loose puck, has an opportunity now with speed. Reed Hinton, he gets taken down. And now we're going to play a little 4-on-4. Nice hustle there by Reed Hinton. 4-on-4 hockey for the next minute 22. Reisinger, Cowens, Hood, and Whaley, the four-man unit. Off the draw, Cowens, quick shot, save made. Cowens quick to try to gather that rebound, and we'll do it again. Another quick shot. This one goes wide. Little deja vu there. Hood plays that one off the wall. It banked in. Cowens tries to glove it. He misses it, but it goes past the defenders, and Cowens tries to chip it out front. Good pressure there by Cowens. 4-on-4 hockey for the next minute. Newark now circling around, trying to find that open target. Some quick speed. They walk right in. Hood gets in there with his stick, picked up by Reisinger. Reisinger sends it up to Cowens. Cowens looks to get around the D. He peels back, then he sends it to Reisinger in the slot. Oh! And that one right off the goalie shaft of his stick. And now a hustle play there by the Cats. We're going to put them on the power play, a little 4-on-3 action for 40 seconds. Nice pass by Cowens over to Reisinger with the 1T. It actually hits the shaft of the goalie's stick, knocks it right out of his hand. So for 40 seconds, we'll have 4-on-3 hockey. Fury, Collins, Nixon, and Hinton. Off the draw, one by Fury. Hinton has it. Trying to find some space. Chips it near side to Collins. Collins. Fury trying to put traffic in front. Nobody in front now. Collins settles it, gets it over to Hinton. Hinton winds up, rips one. That goes wide. Comes all the way out near side. Collins can't get there quick enough, and he's got to bring it out of the zone. He sends it far side. Nixon back up to Hinton. Hinton near side to Collins. 15 seconds remain. Collins has to play it out of his feet, and the Newark Generals player recognizes that, and he's quick on the forecheck. Fury now, he sends it in the high slot for Hinton. Hinton shot. Oh, save made, and it rolls off the goalie's glove behind the net. Now sent out right to Collins. Collins, he sends it back down low. Save made. Now we got a 5-on-3 for 35 seconds. Opportunity for the Cats to cut into this lead. Down low, Newark has it. On the far side, Reisinger coming out of the bench, forces that pass, comes out to Nixon. Nixon chips it back to Reisinger. Reisinger at the top of the zone, looking for some space. Oh, he goes around one guy, then the puck rolls off his stick. And Newark's able to come away with it, and they're just going to dump it down. Caron looking to play that one. Nixon has it. Nixon up to Reisinger. 8 seconds in the 5-on-3. Then we'll have 40 seconds of 5-on-4. Zucci over to Cowens. Cowens whiffs on that second attempt off a leg. And it pops out. And Newark off the late line change was able to gather that one. Cowens back on the hustle play. Cowens now sends it near side to Sheely. 25 seconds remain in the 5-on-4. Sheely trying to protect the puck. He gets a swipe off his stick, but Suchi gets the body in front of that one, but it comes right back to the Generals, who chip it out of harm's way. Hood now on the far side. He sends it up to Cowens. Cowens can't handle it. He's able to chip it up to Masucci, though. Masucci whiffs on it. It drifts to the front of the slot. Picked up by the Generals, and that'll do it for the power play. Nice chick there by Sheely, though. Masucci with it, still in the General zone. He dumps it in deep. Sanders behind the net. Back and forth go the Generals. Far side corner. Fiala now. Woodruff down low. He gets his stick lifted. Generals quick on the support. Cats there to help out. Fiala and Woodruff on the far side boards battling 2-on-3. Nice job there. Fiala still battling. Able to make a play on the puck. Woodruff, he then swipes it behind the net. Up the near side boards. Sheely comes down on the pinch. Sent back behind the net. Up the wall, Crone pinches in. Fiala, he tries to send it down front to Sheely, just out of his reach. Banked off the wall, and Sanders comes back to regather. Sanders trying to find space. Chips it back to Crone. Crone near side to Sheely. Sheely up to Woodruff. Woodruff alertly sends it into the Newark zone. Under 11 minutes to play, second period. Newark with the 2-0 lead. Sent out near side. Back the other way, come Newark. There's a long shot. It goes whistling wide. Out comes the other way. Shot attempt blocked in front by Nixon. Nixon then tries to chip it up. Can't get a play on it. And again, the Warcats struggling to get the puck out of the zone. Far side corner. Crone gives chase. Nice work there by Nick Crone. Steps around Tidd, but again, cannot get the puck out of the zone. The Warcats have to be better at getting the puck out of their own zone within that 10-foot limit of the blue line. Multiple opportunities already, and now Newark comes back the other way with a shot on goal. They send it right back in front. That one's steered away by Nixon and blocked by Nixon the second time. Comes right back to the slot. There's a shot. Carone says, enough of this. He gloves it. He'll hold on to it with 10:01 to play. No. The Warcats just scrambling in their own zone right now. Whaley, Hood, Hinton, Cowens, and Reisinger. Hinton on the draw. He wins that back to Hood. Hood loses control of it. Off to Crone. He makes the save. Then it's sent up out of Warcats' reach. And Newark the other way. Kicked away by Carone. Rebound comes out. He makes the second save. Two Warcats leaving the zone a little early on that clearing pass attempt. And it just about came back to bite them. Reisinger now on the bouncing puck. He's able to control it. He tries to work around the ref, but Newark has it now. Back to the point. There's a long shot that goes wide. Comes out near side. Nobody there but a bunch of general players. No hustle by the Warcats in their own zone. Just standing around. Looks like Newark's on the power play, but they're not. It's just the Warcats are not really moving their feet right now. No one's pressuring the puck carrier. Hood comes down to help out. Reisinger, he just sends it around near side wall. Nobody there. Hinton comes over. He tries to bank it off the wall to Cowens. Newark does a good job of pinching the wall. Goes down low. Again, Newark winning the puck battle too. Winning the race to the loose puck. Now behind the net, Newark try to send it out front. Cowens comes down to make a play. Kick to the center. Sent back. Hinton tries to chip away with it again. Opportunity to get the puck out. Can't do so. Kicked away by Whaley. Cowens, he'll get it. He can't get the puck out. Now it's sent down deep. Whaley without a stick. He tries to pin it against the wall. Hood comes in to help out. Wow, this is just a struggle right now. There's a long shot. Carone saves it. That was a good minute and a half of pressure and about 4 opportunities for the Warcat to get the puck out. And again, that's been their Achilles heel, not just tonight, but most of the year. Is they play, once they get pressured, the Warcats panic too much and just throw pucks blindly up the wall and into the middle, and they give the puck right back. Got to do better puck management. Collins tries to send it up the wall. Nobody there but a general. Sent box behind the net. Near side, Shealy bodies his man to try to get control of the puck. Woodruff now. Woodruff tries to chip it out to center. Too much for Masucci, but he'll chase it down. No icing there. Masucci follows his man behind the net. Good forecheck there by 27. Got to have some support, though. Fury comes in to join the play. He peels off. Newark, way too much time and space to be able to make a play below their goal line. Shouldn't be able to walk out from your goal line to the blue line. There's a shot fanned on, sent behind the net. Generals now on the outskirts again. Far side pass. Shot deflected in front, goes wide. Collins picks it up. Collins just sends it into no man's land again in the middle. Oh, luckily there, nice play by Woodruff to lift the stick as that pass was going to get picked off. The Warcats have to get their heads up and start making better plays. Masucci bodies his man on the near side wall. Shealy picks it up. I'm not sure about that one. That's a good defensive play. Who is it? It looks like Shealy's going to the box. I didn't see what the call was. That's his second of the night. Again, the frustration level of the Warcats is pretty high, and we're only halfway through the game. They can't muster anything offensively, can't get out of their own zone, and the penalties are very undisciplined right now. Hinton, Cowens, Nixon, and Collins. Off the draw. Collins picks it up, splits the D, sends it all the way down. Cowens down as the low man. Hinton high in the neutral zone along with Nixon and Collins. Forcing Newark to make a play. And they force the bad pass, and that'll go for an icing call. Face off deep in the general zone. Hinton to take the draw. Won by the Generals. And they're going to look to set up their breakout. Cowens tries to get in the way of it. Another errant pass forced by Cowens. A rolling puck, no icing there. Nixon picks it up, sends it up the wall to the D. Another giveaway there. Now it's a stick blocked by Cowens. Behind the net it goes. Generals around the perimeter. Drifts down low. Nixon tries to get there. He's battling. Generals walk out with it. Near side. Sent back down low. Nixon tries to get in the way of that one. Good job there by Chase to get a stick on that. Cowens tries to come down and help out. Gets behind there. They try to send it out front. Pager, wide open player. As both defensemen were caught behind the goal line. Caron left out to dry. And Newark goes up 3-0. 6:16 to play. Coaches got some work cut out for them this second half of the game as the Warcats have lost their way defensively. Salvador, Sanders, and Fiella now with Whaley and Hood. Back come the Generals, just like that. Off the 3-0 goal. Hood gets in the way of this one. Hood has time and space. Oh, and he tries to dump it in and actually throws it up into the netting and out of play. Off the draw, Fiella gets dumped. Puck stuck in Salvador's feet. Generals back to work, and Caron pushes that into the corner. And that one, again, another play right there where the puck is on the Warcat stick, and that was Sanders now just fires it around to nobody. Caron makes that save. Tid, Masucci, and Hinton now out there. Whaley and Hood remain. Face-off won by the Generals. They keep it into Warcat territory. Behind the net, another puck race won by the Generals. Whaley picks up the loose puck. He sends it near side to Tid. Off his skate, he plays it. He gets it swiped off of his stick. Masucci dumps it in. Tid quick to pressure, but Newark quick to move the puck. Whaley trying to keep his man at bay. Good job there by Aiden. He comes away with it. He tries to cut through three guys. Luckily, it comes right back to him, and he dumps it in. Puck dumps in. Tid on the attack. Masucci there as well. Bouncing puck. Tid chips it back behind the net. Hinton now forcing the errant pass around. Masucci can't play it. Newark comes away with it. Newark dumps it in. Into the corner goes Sheely. Masucci's there as well. 2-on-2, they battle. And Newark walks right out of the corner, winning the 2-on-2 battle. There's a shot attempt. That goes wide. Try to send it out front. And it bounces back. Where is it? Behind the net. Good work by Sheely there. Now Masucci's able to chip it up to Tid. Tid smartly dumps it down the ice to get a whistle. With 4:16 to play in the second period, the Cats trailing 3-0. Crone, Nixon, Reisinger, Cowens, and Woodruff. Looks like Hassel has finally finish serving his 2 and a 10. Cowens now with it, has the speed. He sends it near side to Woodruff off of his stick. He dumps it in, and they're calling offside. I'm not sure about that one, but Woodruff trying to pressure his defenseman. They're able to walk around. Cowens tries to stick check his man and misses. Newark, though, they just dump it into no man's land, and there's a shot on Carone. He makes a save. Newark just dumps it into space because they know they're winning the puck races right now. Smart play by the Generals there. Didn't have a play to the net, so he dumps it into the corner, knowing he's got a player on his horse. Off the draw, Reisinger able to get it to Cowens, just sitting right there. Reisinger chips away at it. Cowens chips it up to Woodruff. Woodruff back the other way. He tries to feather it into space to Cowens. Nice pass there. Steady now. He takes a shot, kicked away by the goalie. Best chance of the night so far by the Warcats. Back come the Generals. Nixon gets a stick on that one. Goes on to Carone. Swiped away by Crone. Nixon then, he gets a stick on that one to get it to Cowens. He reverses it. Cowens reverses again. Out the far side. Doesn't have an outlet pass, so he flips it up into the neutral zone. Knocked out of midair by Newark. They come right back the other way. There's a long shot attempt deflected by Crone up into the netting. And it'll blow it dead with 3:10 to play, second period. Newark leads this one 3-0. Sanders, Fiala, Fury, Hood, and Whaley now. Fury on the faceoff dot. Comes back to the Generals. They dump it down. Hood picks it up. Hood tries to go through the legs of an oncoming player. Unable to be successful there. Whaley sends it up the boards. There's a shot attempt deflected in front. Whaley swipes at it. Sanders comes down. Oh, he gets hit hard on the ass. He gets right back up, though. Hood tries to carry it across the blue line, and we'll get an offside call. Actually, we're getting an interference call. Looks like this is going to the Generals here, so not much has gone the Warcats' way. However, with 2:42 to play here in the second period, a late power play opportunity. Perhaps put one on the board here. Cut into this 3-0 lead. Cowens, Reisinger, Hood, Sheely, and Hinton. Reisinger on the faceoff. Oh, they're bringing it outside, I think. I thought the whistle was blown dead for a penalty, not offside. I think they were calling offside there, so face-off outside the zone, Reisinger. He tries to chip at it. Sheely has it, far side to Cowens. Cowens. He then rims it around. Comes all the way to Sheely. Sheely's able to bank it to himself and get control of it. Sheely on the near side wall. He walks in, shot, deflected, save made. A loose puck is sitting there. Where is it? Lands under the goalie. Finally, a couple of opportunities there for the Cats. Reisinger loses that one to Newark. They rim it around. Hinton. Nice hustle there by Reed to keep that puck in. He chips it down to Cowens now. Cowens sends it behind the net. Sheely comes down to play it. Sheely off the sidewall with pressure. Chips it back to Reed. Hinton at the blue line. Down to Sheely. Sheely back up to Hinton. Hinton top of the key. He takes a shot. That gets blocked. Bounces into the far side corner. Cowens and Reisinger there. Reisinger has it. Reisinger off the end wall. He steps around one guy. Trying to get space, sends it over to Sheely. Sheely, he turns, he rips that one. That gets deflected. Hood now down low. He then sends it behind the net. Reisinger picks it up, far corner. Reisinger back behind the net to Cowens, but he gets undercut by the Generals. They rim it around, and Sheely's got to pick it up inside the Warcat zone. Sheely looks to settle down a rolling puck. He sends it up to Hinton, bounces off his stick. Cowens is there. Cowens and Hinton kind of collide a little bit here on the near side. Then they send it up. 4 Warcats within 3 feet of each other. Sheely picks it up. Sheely blows the tire coming into the zone. He gets up, sends it over to Reed. Reed tries to send it down low. Hood on the backhand shot. Save made. No rebound. 38 seconds here in the power play remains. 1:20 left in the period. Woodruff, Fury, and Tidd, the forwards, along with Collins and Hassel, back on D. Face-off, clean win by Fury to Hassel. Hassel turns, he sends it down low to Collins. Collins plays that off his backhand. He turns, he assesses, sends it back up to Hassel. Hassel sends it down low to Fury. Fury off the wall. Woodruff can't handle it. Goes back behind that. Nobody's pressuring. And Newark has all day to pick up the puck and dump it down. Carone behind the net. Picked up by Hassel. He rims it around. Again, nobody here. Nice job there by Fury. Hassel gets his stick broken in half behind the play. He's just taking his time to get off the ice, though. No urgency by the senior. Fury now, long stretch pass. That gets deflected. And that gets brought in on the offside. Lucky break there for the Warcats. Really? So face off outside the zone here. Tidd, Fury, and Woodruff. Woodruff sends it down to Collins. 33 seconds remains in the second period. And the Warcats can desperately use the upcoming ice cut to perhaps settle down and put the first two periods behind them. Down low, Fury battling with his man. Nice job there. The puck comes out. Whaley does enough to tangle up his man. But again, Newark quick on the attack. Woodruff comes out of it. Woodruff tries to chip it out of the zone. Can't do so. Second attempt. Comes out, 10 seconds to play. Oh, we're going to get an icing call there. With 3.7 to play, they're going to pull the goalie. I don't know about that. That's a lot of time for if Newark wins the face-off. That's 3 seconds is a lot of time. 3.4 seconds are on the clock, and the Warcats are going to pull Carone for a sixth skater. But if you have a quick draw, you win that draw back quick, take a shot on the open net, you have a lot of time. Reisinger just swipes ahead of it, and Newark's going to run the buzzer. And that'll do it for 2 periods of play. The Warcats head into the intermission down 3-0. Outshot 10 to, I don't know, hold on. Outshot 11-8 in the second period, 24-11 overall. So we'll be back in about 12 to 15 minutes. Grab a beverage, a snack, and come back soon. All right, third period action about to start here. Warcats have an uphill battle, down 3-0 to the Newark Generals. And they haven't been able to muster much offense at all today, so let's see what happened at the intermission, see if the boys come out fired up. Just chip away, a lot of time, 17 minutes. See what they can do. 5-on-5 hockey here to start the third period. Masucci, Reisinger, Cowens, Collins, and Sheely. Corona net. Newark wins the opening face-off and chip it right into Cats territory. Back to the point, long shot. Corona blockers that one aside. Now into the corner, Sheely gets ridden off the puck. Newark with control, trying to send it out front to the guy open. There's a long shot in the back door. Doesn't get there, Corona falls. He tries to get back into position. It comes swiping out through the top of the zone. There's another long shot. Deflected in front, Corona save made. Loose puck. Oh! Another save. Corona doesn't have a stick now. And right out the gate, Corona finally covers that one. You'd hope Westerville would have a fire into their seat, but instead it's Newark coming out. Again, the Warcats just standing still in their own zone, getting skated on. Hinton, Fury, and Tid come out. Whaley and Hood. Puck sitting in the dot, picked up by Newark. They get a backhand shot off Corona. Hood now, he's able to shuttle it off to Tid. Tid chips it to Fury, goes behind him, but Whaley's there to pick it up. Whaley now, he tries to send up to Hinton. It goes through a couple guys. Tid's there. Tid tries to play it off the wall. He gets muscled off the puck. Now it comes out and it pops out. Hood tries to jump into it. Fury now, he plays it back into the corner. Tid gives chase. And Newark, though, able to control it and a quick out, and now we have a penalty. It looks like we're going to have coincidental minors here as both players just go right to the box. They knew it. So we'll play 5-on-5 hockey here. Fiala, Sanders, and Woodruff now out there, along with Whaley and Hood. Woodruff's able to knock that one out of midair. He looks to dump it in. But Newark's able to gather it up. They go for the long stretch pass, and that'll go for an icing call here. 15 and a half to play, third period. Sanders to take the face-off here. Won by the Generals. Behind the net they go, far side. Hood comes down on the pinch. Fiala's there to support him, and he's able to back it in. Hood and his man collide. Hood now battling 1-on-2. Now Woodruff comes over, digs the puck out. He looks to send it out front and bounce off the side of the net. And it comes out into the corner. Newark takes it and rims it around. They gather it in their own zone. They send it up, chip it out, and away they go through the neutral zone. Long shot goes wide. Near side. Newark with control of it on the perimeter. Send it out in the high slot, a bouncing puck. That's not a trip. Guy fell. Now that'll go down for an icing call, so we'll have a face-off deep in Cats territory. Reisinger, Cowens, Masucci, Sheely, and Collins. Off the draw. Reisinger looks to pick it up in the corner. Protects the body. Gets around one hit. He tries to step around another man, but he gets his pocket picked. Newark comes right back away with it down low. There's a shot attempt. Corone slams the door on the near side post. Comes back to the point. There's a shot. That's blocked by Reisinger. And the Cats finally chip it out. Reisinger with the stick. Masucci now gives chase. He bodies his man. He's able to chip that puck in deep. Masucci and Cowens gives chase. It's Cowens who picks it up. He sends it up to Masucci. Bounces off his stick. And Newark's able to come away with it. Good hustle back by Cowens. And then Sheely and his man collide. Reisinger sends it far side to Masucci. Tries to step away from his man. Now the puck comes off. Sheely picks it up in the neutral. He just dumps it right back in as the Warcats go for a full line change. Woodruff, Weisenberger, and Sanders come out. Weisenberger, far side, he's able to get it up to Collins. Actually goes behind him. Nice stick there by Sanders. What are they calling? Offside, I think, maybe. Face off deep in Westerville zone. Weisenberger to take the draw. Weisenberger loses that one. It comes to the point. Nice job by Woodruff. Then Weisenberger tries to pick it off and get it out. A couple Cats, again, leaving the zone way too early. There's a deflected shot, gloved by Nixon, sits in the high zone. Weisenberger tries to play it up, gets knocked off his stick, but Nixon was there to chip it out of the zone. Far side pass, chipped in. Crone gives chase. He's able to get there and chip it out of harm's way. He'll follow it up. Crone battles, sticks with it, gets up to Woodruff. Woodruff turns, banks it off the wall to get it out of the zone. Nice stick there by Crone as he falls it up. Crone winds up, takes a shot, blocker to side. Nice shot there by Crone. Sanders turns and tries to fire it. That one goes off into the distance. Now Crone again on the pinch. Newark comes back the other way. The Generals now, a little drop pass there. Puck just about scrolls to Crone. That's swiped away. Woodruff, at the end of a long shift, he's able to get it over to Fury. Fury across the red line. He chips it in. Hits off the ref. Newark comes right back with it and out of the zone. Nixon now with pressure. He sends it up to Tidd. Tidd turns and sends it into the General zone. D to D though the Gens. And they're able to get it out of the neutral zone. Whaley chips it up to Fury. Fury banks it back in, bounces over the defender's stick. Tidd gives chase, sits behind there. Generals have it. And they come away with it. Across the blue line, long shot blocked by Hood. Into the corner behind the net. Hood follows it up. There's a shot, save made from the off angle. 11:28 to play. Cats still trail 3-0. Cowens, Hassel, and Reisinger now with Collins and Sheely. Face-off, won by the Generals, but Collins comes up. He sends it far side to Reisinger. Reisinger can't play it off the stick. Sheely gets it back up to Cowens. Cowens feathers it into space, tries to hit Reisinger. Goes right on net. And we get a whistle here. Hassel now to take the face off as the goalie takes his time fixing his helmet. Hassel on the face-off. He wins that back to Reisinger. A bouncing puck. Reisinger turns, sends that towards the net. It goes wide. Far side, Cowens gives chase. Bouncing puck again. Newark comes away with it, and they got a 2-on-1 the other way. They kind of run into each other, chip it down low. Nice hustle by Sheely to get back into the play. It gets rimmed around to the point. There's a long shot attempt. It goes wide. Collins to give chase. He chips it back behind the net. On the near side, Sheely. He sends it out to a Generals player right in the slot who sends it on the back door. They take a shot, and Carone saves that one. .10:44 remains here in the third period. The Warcats trail 3-0. Sanders, Woodruff, Fiala. Fiala on the faceoff, won by the Generals. All three forwards go to the top of the zone. And now Woodruff battling on the near side wall with Whaley. Trying to chip it out. Unable to get the puck out. Long shot, save made. Not sure Carone saw that until the last second. Whaley battling 1-on-2 in the corner. Fiala makes his way in to help out. Fiala comes away with a nice play there by Carson. Good battle to get the puck out. Newark, though, far side, able to get to the loose puck first. Little drop pass. Misses the mark. Woodruff, he then chips it up to Sanders, and Woodruff takes a late hit. And the Warcats are going to go to the power play. And now there's some late pushing and shoving here on the near side wall. .10 flat remain, third period. Cats down 3-0. They need to get one on the board here. Power play opportunity. Sheely, Hood, Cowens, Reisinger, Hinton. Faceoff should be deep in the Generals zone. Not sure why it's in the far corner, but whatever. Reisinger to take the face-off. Won by the Generals. No pressure, and they send it right out. Carone picks it up. He's got a guy attacking. He sends it all the way up in the neutral zone to Reisinger. Can't play the puck, but it does come back to Sheely. Sheely then finds Reisinger streaking across the middle, gets it up to Hood. Hood across the blue line. He sends it far side to Hinton. Sends it down low. Oh, nice defensive play by the Generals. Defenseman had dived as Reisinger was going to the net. There's a pass attempt to Sheely. Gets caught in his skates. He tries to keep it alive. Cowens now sends it across the middle. Reisinger gathers it. Reisinger, little chip pass over to Sheely. Sheely walks into one, rips one, doesn't get through. That gets blocked. Now Cowens picks it up at the top of the circle. Cowens, he takes a long shot. That gets blocked. Now it's down low, a bouncing puck in the slot. Hinton trying to kick it up to his blade. Can't do so, and the Generals were able to get rid of it. Behind the net it goes. Carone sets it up for Cowens. Cowens with a guy all over him. Cowens trying to sidestep that oncomer. He tries to step around one guy, and the puck rolls off his stick. Hinton picks it up. 50 seconds remains in the power play. Pass to Reisinger goes behind him. He's able to chip it up to Cowens, though. Cowens chips it into Newark zone, but not enough on that one. Newark comes back with it. On the back check comes with a bouncing puck rolling to the slot. Where is it? Sitting right down low. Long shot, blockered away. Lands on Cowens' stick. Cowens chips it up. He tries to hit Reisinger streaking out of his reach. 25 seconds to go. Newark dumps it right back down. Hassel picks it up. He sends it back to Cowens. Cowens through the middle of the neutral zone. Misses with that shot attempt. Then it gets rimmed around. Hassel comes over, tries to keep the puck in. Nice job there by 7 to the hustle. Played, he's able to get the puck down low to Hood. Hood tries to send it back up the wall to Hassel. Hassel protecting the puck on the near side wall. He walks down. He sends it across to Sanders. Sanders can't handle it. There's another shot. It goes off the side of the net. Bouncing back to Reisinger on the far side. The point, Sanders is able to do a good job there, keeping it in. Reisinger now has it. He takes a shot, and that gets gloved right in front of the net with Hood standing there. 7:47 to go. And the Warcats still unable to get on the board, trailing 3-0. Woodruff, Fiala, and Sanders now the forward lines. Nixon and Crone are back. It's chipped out. Woodruff gets chased. Woodruff banks it off the wall. He's able to get the puck out. Newark's got to get themselves back on side. Nixon picks it up, and he goes behind the net. Nixon now comes out the near side, gives it to Woodruff. Woodruff, he then sends it far side up to Sanders. Sanders tries to send it to Fiala. Does come out of the zone, though. Behind the net it goes. Woodruff tries to bank it up off the wall, but the Newark player comes away with it off the end wall. They send it right out in front. There's a shot and a goal. As the player out-muscles Crone for positioning, he's able to walk around the defenseman, take that quick pass, and put it glove side. And Generals go up 4-0. The theme of the night, folks, is the Cats unable to control the puck in their own zone and get it out of harm's way. And another bang-bang play in the top of the crease. Goes in the back of the net. Weissenberger, Salvador, and Tidd now out there. Tidd with it. Tries to dump it in. And Newark sends it all the way down for an icing call. Weisenberger on the dot. Newark wins the draw. They're able to bank that out of the zone, and back the other way they go. 2-on-1 developing. Sheely quick to get back. Sheely dives. There's a shot attempt, save made. Then it gets whistled off into the corner. Sent out in front again. The guy wide open. Gets a piece of it, but it goes over the net. Salvador now, he picks it up in the near side corner. Collins overskates it, but he gathers it. Now he banks it off the wall. Weisenberger, nice job there to chip that one out of the zone. Tidd comes over to try to gather it. Can't do so. A bouncing puck in the neutral zone. Salvador sticking with it right underneath me. Newark comes away with it. Weisenberger gets in the way of that play. Newark picks it right back up, dumps it in, steered away. Into the corner. Newark now just going to try to kill out the remaining 6 minutes here. Up 4-0. There's another guy in front with a shot opportunity. Goes off the side of the post. Sheely down low. Masucci comes in to help out. Comes right out to the top of the slot. Another shot attempt blocked in front by their own player. Nice job there by Collins to lift his man stick. Squirts out. Another shot attempt coming up. There's a long one. Save made. Collins picks it up. Sends it out all the way. Salvador dumps that one in. Sent off the side of the net on a pass attempt. Masucci picks it up. Masucci now sends it down low, far side corner. Whaley on the pinch. He dumps it down. Gets picked up by the Generals, and they're quick to leave their own zone. A couple of their own guys run in. There's a shot. Rebound comes right out in front, right to the tie slot. Another shot. That gets blocked by Hood. He takes that one right off the hand. And now Cowens tries to play that one off the wall. Hood comes over to help out. He bodies his man. Cowens is able to get it into the neutral zone, but Newark's right back the other way. Hood just gets walked by their man. There's a shot from the point, doesn't get through. It's sitting in the high crease. Where is it? Carone dives at it. It's loose again. The guy turns, shot, save made. I don't even think that got through, actually. Then it pops out to Cowens. Cowens carries it out of the zone. Across the red line. He just sends that one towards the net. It goes wide glove side. Hinton goes after the guy coming off the bench rather than the puck. And Newark's able to get control of it. Stretch pass off the boards. Crone has to chase it down. Crone now tries to send it around his man. Again, Newark with numbers on the near side wall. Able to control it. Under 4 to play. There's a shot off the side of the net. Swiped away into the corner. Comes right out in the front slot again. Another turnaround shot gloved by Carone. Too many opportunities from the Generals in the slot as they're able to find those seams. A little easier when the Warcats aren't moving their feet as much as they should. Reisinger, Hassel, and Tidd now out there with Crone and Nixon. To the point, long shot, that gets high stick by a Newark player. Crone will play it up the wall to Tidd. That's another high stick by a Generals player, and he actually knocks it out of midair and out of play. I think the face-off is coming in the Newark zone. Nope. 3:36 to play here. The Cats are down 4-0. Hassel on the face-off. Ties up his man. The puck's just sitting there. None of the wingers go for it. They just peel off. Good play there by Hassel on the face-off, but both wingers peel away instead of coming in and helping out. Now behind the net. Crone tried to come down, force the pinch, but Newark, good job of getting out of their own zone. As they go wide around Nixon, they try to send it out front. Comes out past everybody. Tidd at the top of the zone trying to force the play. Reisinger is able to get out there, get a piece of that one. Newark's got to regather. 3 minutes to play here, third period. Now they cut in Crone. He's able to chip that one out. Hassel's trying to get a beat on his man. Behind the net it goes. Newark looking to just regather here. Nice quick up passes by the Generals, tape to tape. Nixon reverses it. Crone sends up to Reisinger. He's got 2 guys on him. Three Warcats battling 2 Generals, and Reisinger comes away with it. Tries to send it near side to Salvador. He stands on it, and it goes right back to the Generals defenseman. Salvador gets a stick on that one. He turns, dumps that one in. Far side corner it goes. Weisenberger gives chase. It's up the side of the wall. Weisenberger ends Salvador in the corner. Doing battle. Behind the net, Salvador sends it out front. Oh, and it goes through. Right past Fury, past Nixon, all the way down. Nixon gives chase with a guy all over him. Collins comes over to help out and picks it up. Collins tries to send it to Weisenberger. Can't get it through the handful of legs that are between him and Luke. And Newark's able to keep it in. Loose puck picked up by Collins. Collins sends it up to Salvador. Salvador, he then sends it far side. Bouncing puck here right in front of us. That was not a trip, if he's calling a trip. Wow. Now Salvador gets tripped. So now we're going to get, maybe Salvador tripped him up. I was watching Collins. So Salvador got the initial penalty. It looked like then 32 returned the favor and tripped Salvador. So we're going to remain 5-on-5. 1 minute 16 left in this one. Hinton, Cowens, and Reisinger come out along with Sheely and Collins. Behind the net, Generals come away with it, no problem. Pass out in front. There's a save off the shoulder. Carone tracks that pass across the slot. Again, another wide open Generals player in the high slot with an wide open shot. Sheely now picks it up on the far side, trying to step around his man. Bouncing puck. He's able to chip it out of the zone. Reisinger now trying to protect the puck. He sends it near side. Nobody here. Cowens comes over, tries to chip it up. 30 seconds to play. Newark right back the other way. Shot. That gets whistled up over the net. Sent down low. Collins picks it up. Collins sends it back to Newark. Under 10 seconds to play. And Newark will just rag and drag the final moments here. Pin it along the wall. Hinton goes in with a cross check to the lower back. Frustration setting in. And that'll do it from Friday night. The Warcats take this or lose this one 4-0. And that was tough to watch, folks, based off of the last weekend showing in St. Louis where they finished off with a couple of strong games. This was a tough one for the Warcats. As we'll look to total up the shots in this one. The Warcats outshot 12-3 in the third period. 25, that is 36-14 overall. So not much going for the Warcats offensively or defensively. The Warcats are on the road tomorrow as they head to Northern Kentucky to play a game. Unfortunately, we're not going to have video for you. But next week we'll be back in action. Thanks for joining us tonight. Enjoy your weekend.